Soft light fills the room as a gentle rhythm of breath moves through the body like a friendly tide, in and out, in and out. With every quiet inhale, the chest rises softly, and with every smooth exhale, the shoulders melt a little more. The eyes may rest or close, whatever feels kind. A hush settles inside. It is safe here. Thoughts may wander as clouds in a summer sky, yet beneath them lies a wide, steady ocean of calm that has always been present. Notice how the heartbeat continues its patient song, how the lungs serve with loyalty, how the skin wraps every cell in quiet devotion. There is nothing to prove right now, no task to complete, only this moment of gentle arrival. If pockets of worry surface, greet them like small children asking for comfort, place an inner arm around them, and allow the breath to stroke the tension away. The body listens when spoken to with tenderness, so whisper inwardly, "You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to feel peace." Feel the invitation settle into muscle and bone. A soft warmth begins behind the sternum, spreading like the morning sun across an open field. Each breath fans that warmth, inviting it to grow brighter, more welcoming. The mind slows its pace. The heart opens wider. This is the very beginning of miracles, a willingness to pause and be kindly present with oneself. Let the attention travel to the base of the spine, as though planting roots deep into rich, supportive earth. Sense stability rising up, spine lengthening by its own gentle accord. A sweet breeze of ease moves through the throat, cheeks, forehead, releasing stored strain. Thoughts may present lists, memories, or plans. Acknowledge them, then watch them continue on their path, like leaves floating downstream. Behind all movement rests the pure space of awareness, roomy enough to hold every feeling without judgment. Take note of how the body responds when kindness leads the way. Jaw unclenches, belly softens, eyes brighten. In this welcoming space, let a small smile form at the mouth's corners, perhaps barely visible, yet powerful in its message. Life, I am ready to greet you with softness. The smile is a bridge between inner and outer worlds, a silent affirmation that safety and joy can live together. Listen for any subtle pulse or hum inside. It is the song of life itself, always present, always supportive. Allow gratitude to whisper, not as a forced statement, but as a natural sigh of relief. I am thankful to be here in this breath. Now very gently, bring the dominant hand to rest over the heart center. Feel the warmth of palm against chest, skin against skin, heartbeat against heartbeat. This simple gesture honors the self as a treasured friend. Sense the soft weight of the hand as reassurance, as if saying, I am here with you. Allow a slow breath to gather under the hand, lifting it like a calm wave, then lowering again in sweet surrender. With each rise and fall, silent trust spreads through the ribcage, inviting a feeling of being held from within. Let the lips part, and the voice, even if only within, offer a clear statement. I open to gentle guidance and welcome bright possibility. Speak these words with sincerity but without strain, allowing them to float on the next exhale like petals upon water. Notice the slight change in energy around the chest, perhaps a lighter sensation or a deeper warmth. That shift, however subtle, signals the mind that the heart stands ready to receive. Spend a few more breaths with hand over heart, soaking in the intention. Thoughts may try to evaluate, debate, or predict. They need not be wrestled with. Simply return to the steady beat beneath the fingers. There is wisdom in that beat, older than any worry. Whisper again, perhaps smaller, I am willing. Feel how willingness relaxes the brow and unclenches the fists. No grand promises required, no leaps across oceans, only a simple readiness to perceive a friendly universe. Each exhale wipes a dusty window pane so that inner vision clears. Let the hand slide slowly to rest in the lap, retaining a trace of warmth as a reminder that guidance now sits like a lantern in the center of the chest, glowing steadily. Turn gentle attention inward as though drawing the curtains on a private studio. Within this spacious room lies an open canvas, blank yet inviting, ready for color, shape, or gentle gesture. The mind's eye may notice a field of soft light upon which anything can unfold. Picture in that light, not with strain, but with playful curiosity, a scene of peace. It could be the curve of a quiet hillside, the hush of a calm lake at dawn, or even a single flicker of candle flame. Choose whatever rises with the least resistance, allowing it to take form at its own pace. See how the body responds when this inner picture grows clearer. Shoulders ease, breath lengthens, heartbeat steadies. Let the scene expand until it feels large enough to step into. Notice textures, perhaps the coolness of grass under bare feet or the gentle embrace of warm air around the skin. Sound may drift in, a distant bird call, the hush of breeze, the crackle of tiny waves on sand. Scent may appear, the earth after rain, fresh bread from a cottage oven, or simply clean, crisp air. Allow every sense to join the experience, weaving a tapestry of calm that wraps the entire being. Once settled in this friendly landscape, allow a desire, perhaps called a miracle, to rise softly like a playful balloon. It holds no pressure, only possibility. See it gently drifting into view. Observe its color, size, and feel. Maybe it shines like warm gold or glows as soft blue. Notice any familiar feeling of hope that accompanies it. Without grabbing or chasing, stay present as it floats, letting it be part of the scene. Slowly, let the breath carry words that speak to this desire. I graciously accept wonderful surprises. With each repetition, watch the color of the desire grow richer, as though saturated with life-giving light. There is no deadline in this inner studio. The picture grows naturally, nourished mainly by attention and the gentle glow of belief. Sense the body absorbing this inner sight on a cellular level, muscles learning the sensation of ease, bones memorizing the posture of confidence. Because the mind and body speak a shared language of imagery and feeling, every nuanced detail offered here becomes instruction for nerves, glands, and even the beating heart. Now, allow the scene to settle toward a comforting glow in the background, like a lamp placed on a bedside table, present, reassuring, not demanding. Notice how the breath remains steady, how the face feels softer, how thoughts seem less hurried. Acknowledge quietly, this inner picture sends loving signals to every part of me. Feel those signals ripple outward, through the chest into the arms, through the spine into the pelvis and legs, through the throat into the mind. Each cell catches a spark and lights up with cooperation. The stomach releases tension, the jaw unhooks, the eyes feel less heavy. Visualization, then, is not fanciful daydreaming. It is a practical language the body and universe both understand. Thoughts turned into pictures become blueprints, and feelings add the building material. Small shifts inside birth, large shifts outside. Gently welcome that truth without forcing it, like opening a window to let spring air wander in. Take another easy breath and let the lips form a soft statement. I allow gentle images to guide my day. Speak it 3 times, slowly, as if laying 3 smooth stepping stones across a shallow stream. Sense a slight lift in chest and spirit each time. These spoken tones act as anchors, keeping the inner picture steady even when outer events swirl. The mind loves clear direction delivered with kindness. Affirmations supply that clarity. As each word echoes inside, notice how it settles in specific areas. Perhaps allow softens the brow, gentle eases the neck, guide straightens the spine. Language, when offered kindly, is medicine. Before drawing outward, check in with the feet. Feel their connection to floor or cushion, stable and grounded. Feel the sit bones resting, supported by chair or earth. Sense how the inner picture now feels like friendly light rather than a separate scene, how it lingers behind the eyes and within the chest, available for recall at any moment. Whisper these last soft words into the heart space. I carry my miracle within me. Pause, letting silence complete the sentence. When ready, open the eyes or lift the gaze slowly. Notice colors, shadows, sounds in the room. They appear a little brighter, crisper, touched by the warmth of inner vision. There is no rush to move. Let the body stretch or sigh if it wishes, honoring its rhythms. This gentle practice of turning inward for color and feeling can be repeated in moments of waiting, before sleep, at dawn, or whenever the spirit signals. Carry forward the quiet thrill of possibility. The canvas remains open inside, ready for new kind pictures each day. The breath, a loyal guide, escorts attention back whenever distraction tries to lead it astray. Feel trust spreading through the chest again, as if the heart has grown wings tucked beneath the ribs, prepared for subtle flight. Thoughts may come, some bright, some doubtful. Greet them all with soft patience, knowing each thought can be offered a place on the canvas or gently released downstream. With the next steady inhale, sense an invisible thread connecting the spine to a wide sky of potential. With the next exhale, feel that potential dropping roots into the earth through the soles of the feet. Upright yet relaxed, anchored yet free, body and mind stand poised between heaven and earth, the perfect bridge for miracles to arrive. And so this moment closes not with an ending, but with an open doorway through which kindness, vision, and gentle action will flow into all that comes next. Close your eyes once more if it feels good to do so. Take a breath in and gently let it out. Just as before, feel that the body is held, the breath is steady, and the heart is willing. Now notice this. Every thought you think speaks not only to your mind, but to your body and your spirit. Every image you hold inside becomes a quiet instruction, a message that begins to shift things, slowly, sweetly, softly. You see, the body doesn't just hear your words, it feels your energy, it follows your pictures, and when the pictures are loving, the body responds with peace. When we begin to understand this, everything changes. Imagine a person thinking fearful thoughts all day long. I can't. It won't work. Something's wrong with me. Those thoughts send signals to the nervous system, and the body tenses. Muscles tighten, digestion slows, breath becomes shallow. Then imagine thoughts like, I trust myself, or things are working out, or even, I am open to something wonderful. What happens? Shoulders release, the heart rate evens out, a lightness enters the face. That is the mind-body-spirit connection. Your body listens, your emotions respond. The cells within the body are always eavesdropping on what you believe. When you speak kindly, they soften. When you show them a picture of peace, they begin to remember how to relax. And this is not a trick or a fantasy. It is how we were designed. Thought is creative. Imagination is sacred. The body is wise. These three work together like a beautiful team. When one member of the team is supported, the others rise to meet it. This is why visualization is so powerful. When you hold a gentle image of something good, you are not just hoping. You are sending that picture into your cells, into your heartbeat, into your skin. You are saying, this is the direction we are moving now. Even if it hasn't appeared on the outside yet, the inside has already begun to adjust. That's how miracles begin, not with outer proof, but with inner belief. Let's try a small reflection now. Close your eyes again and think of something that brings a feeling of calm. It could be the warmth of sunlight through a window, the way a soft breeze feels on your skin, or the quiet of early morning. Stay there for just a few seconds. Let the image grow gentle but full. What do you notice in your body? Perhaps your shoulders sink lower, or your stomach feels softer, or a smile gently plays on your lips. That's your inner world speaking to your physical self. That is healing. That is the miracle at work. You can do this with any picture. If you are longing for a new home, hold the image of walking through its doorway. If you are calling in health, see yourself waking up refreshed, breathing easily, moving freely. If you are seeking connection, feel the joy of warm conversation and shared laughter. Each image, held softly, plants a seed. Each seed, tended daily with kindness and belief, begins to grow. And what happens when the old thoughts show up? The doubts, the fears, the old stories that say, "This won't work for you." You acknowledge them gently. You don't fight or argue. You say, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but we are writing a new story now." And then you return to your image. You return to your soft vision. Over and over again, you come back. And each time you do, the body believes you more. The spirit begins to brighten. The path becomes clearer. The mind is like a garden, and visualization is how you tend it. You pull out old weeds of fear, not by yanking them, but by planting stronger, brighter seeds of truth. You water them daily with your attention, and before long, new blossoms appear. You begin to notice how you carry yourself differently, how your choices shift, how your emotions feel steadier. That is because your body and spirit are walking in step with your vision. It's not about pretending life is perfect. It's about reminding yourself that you are powerful, that you have the ability to gently redirect your thoughts and feelings toward what feels better, toward what feels more true. And as you do, you create harmony inside. That harmony begins to ripple out into your days. The body wants to feel good, the spirit wants to be free, and the mind wants something kind to follow. Visualization offers that. It says, "Come this way. This is a place of peace." And your whole self listens. Now we take that understanding and allow it to deepen. Let the breath come again, soft and steady. Imagine a small window in the heart opening wider. Light flows in. From that light, a vision begins to form, not forced, but invited. The body recognizes it, the spirit agrees with it, and the mind, at last, has something nourishing to lean into. That is the gift of visualization in its most natural form. Let's create something together now. Take a moment, wherever you are, to settle again into that sweet space within. You don't need to chase the moment, just welcome it. A gentle breath in, a relaxed breath out. The body resting, the heart open, and the mind soft. This is the perfect place to begin. Imagine for a moment a path ahead of you. You don't have to see every step, just the next one. Maybe it's glowing with a kind light. Maybe it just feels steady and sure. Now, bring into this scene a picture, one that feels good. It might be something you've longed for, not because something is missing, but because something good is ready to be received. Let it appear in your inner space. It may arrive clearly, or it may come like a soft shape or color. There's no right way. Let the image find you. Let it gently settle. Breathe with it. Stay with it. Let the body feel it. Maybe there's a warmth in the belly or a gentle pull in the chest. Maybe a smile grows from the inside out. This image, this vision, it is a bridge, not a fantasy, not a trick. A bridge between your deep inner world and the life waiting to meet you. Hold this vision for a few moments longer. As you breathe, say quietly, "I welcome this feeling into my life." Say it again, slowly, "I welcome this feeling into my life." Let the sound echo in the mind like soft bells. Let it ripple through every part of you. Let it fill the air around you. Now take that vision and place it somewhere inside, like a candle on a sacred shelf. You don't have to hold it all the time. You just have to know it's there. You can return to it any time. And when the world feels fast or noisy, you can pause. You can close your eyes. You can take a breath and revisit the vision, not to escape, but to remember your power. You carry that picture inside. You are never without it. This practice, even if just for a few minutes each day, builds something beautiful. It builds connection. It builds trust. It builds a pathway for miracles to arrive, because the more clearly you can feel your vision, the more fully life begins to respond. It's not about controlling everything. It's about choosing the thoughts, images, and feelings that feel like home to your soul. Let your eyes gently open, or your breath find its natural rhythm once again. Let the moment settle around you. The vision is still with you, even in stillness, even in silence. And now we give it roots. We ground it into daily life with loving words. Begin with this affirmation spoken slowly, one word at a time. I am in harmony with the vision I hold inside. Feel how each word lands. Again, I am in harmony with the vision I hold inside. One more time. I am in harmony with the vision I hold inside. Let the words find their home within you. These affirmations are like keys. They open doorways. They signal to the body that it is safe. They remind the mind of what matters, and they tell the universe that you are ready, not ready for perfection, but ready for flow, ready for connection, ready for the unfolding. Choose one affirmation that feels sweet to you, and let it stay with you today. Whisper it while brushing your hair, or walking, or stirring your tea. Let it become a gentle rhythm. You don't need to shout it. Whispering works just fine. The body hears, the spirit hears, and soon the world begins to echo it back. That is the magic of anchoring your vision with words of love. It becomes real in the places that matter most, your heart, your breath, your being, and from there it begins to shape the life around you, gently, steadily, beautifully. Let's now bring this sacred practice into the rhythm of your everyday life, not with pressure, not with rules, but with loving rituals that nourish your spirit and invite your vision to gently unfold. You don't need a special room or perfect silence. What you need is presence, a quiet decision to show up for yourself in small ways. Each morning, before the world asks anything of you, offer yourself just a few moments. Sit quietly. Place your hands in your lap or over your heart. Close your eyes and breathe. See your vision again, the one that brings a smile to your heart. Even for just a few seconds, let that inner picture fill you with warmth. Say to yourself, "Today, I walk gently toward my vision." That's all. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to show up in love. Carry a small notebook with you, or keep it beside your bed. Call it your vision journal if that feels sweet. When you see something that feels aligned with your dream, a kind word, a joyful moment, a little synchronicity, write it down. These are signs, these are encouragements. They tell you that your energy is shifting and life is responding, and on harder days, you can return to those pages and remember, something good is happening. Another beautiful practice is mirror work. At the end of your day, stand before your mirror. Look into your own eyes, not to criticize or correct, but to meet yourself with compassion. Speak gently. Say, I see you creating something beautiful. Or, I love how you showed up today, even in the small ways. This is not just self-talk. This is sacred communication. The mirror becomes a witness to your transformation. The reflection begins to carry your belief. You may also try gratitude as a way to keep your vision alive. At the close of each day, write down 3 things that brought you closer to peace, closer to your truth. They don't need to be big. A kind breeze, a warm cup of tea, a moment of clarity. Gratitude is a powerful amplifier. It tells the universe, yes, I see the good and I welcome more. Your rituals don't need to look like anyone else's. What matters is how they feel. If something feels heavy or forced, set it aside. Return to what feels light. Return to what makes your heart whisper, yes. That whisper is your compass. It knows the way. Some days you may feel strong and clear. Other days, fog may roll in. That's all right. This is not about perfection. This is about devotion, about continuing to show up even when the vision feels distant. Especially then, that's when the practice matters most. Not because you're failing, but because you are growing. The vision is taking root. And sometimes, in the quiet of ordinary moments, something beautiful will happen. A feeling will rise. A shift will occur. A new path will open. Not because you chased it, but because you became the space where it could land. This is the grace of gentle momentum, the kind that comes from a soul aligned with its own light. And now let's speak softly about something we all meet on the path. Resistance. Those moments when the mind says, this isn't working, or why bother? Resistance is not a failure. It's a doorway. It shows you where love still wants to enter, where belief is still learning how to grow. When resistance appears, greet it like a tired friend. Ask it gently, what are you trying to protect? And then offer it something new. A loving thought, a kinder image, a softer story. You can even write these stories down. Take out a piece of paper. On one side, write the old belief, one that feels heavy. For example, nothing ever works out for me. Then, on the other side, write its healing opposite. Everything is working out for me in perfect timing. Sit with both. Feel the difference. Which one relaxes your body? Which one opens your chest? That's the one to carry forward. You can do this every day until the old beliefs begin to soften, like worn pages in a book you no longer need to read. Repetition is not about forcing, it's about remembering. Every time you come back to your vision, every time you speak love into your reflection, every time you choose the lighter thought, you are strengthening a new pathway. The old road becomes quieter, the new road becomes smoother, and one day you look up and realize you are walking differently, standing differently, choosing differently. The signs begin to show, you meet the right people, opportunities arrive with more ease. A sense of calm walks beside you, even when things are uncertain. This is not magic in the way the world defines it. This is soul magic. This is inner alignment shaping outer experience. You've become a living invitation for miracles to find you. So let's honor this unfolding. Each day, take time to celebrate, not just the big wins, but the quiet shifts, the moments when you chose peace over fear, the breath you took instead of reacting, the time you smiled at yourself in the mirror. These are sacred. These are the signs that the miracle is already in motion. You might even keep a miracle log. Each evening, write one thing that felt aligned, graceful, or surprising. Over time, you'll notice a pattern, life responding to your new energy. The more you recognize these moments, the more they appear. Not because you're forcing them, but because you're tuned in to receive. Let the mind relax into this truth. You don't have to chase. You only have to align. And alignment happens one loving thought at a time, one breath, one gentle image, one choice to believe in the beauty of what's possible. Feel now the fullness of your vision. It has a rhythm. It has a breath. It lives within you. Let it rise. Let it grow. Let it become your steady companion. You are not waiting for a miracle. You are becoming one. And so we come to this moment of closing, not an ending, but a sweet pause, a place to gather the light you've cultivated and carry it gently forward. You've opened your heart. You've quieted your mind. You've allowed yourself to feel, to imagine, to hope, and in doing so, you've built a bridge between your present and the miracles on their way to you. Let the final words be spoken softly, as if wrapping yourself in a warm blanket. I trust my vision. I walk with peace. I welcome miracles. Say it again if you feel called. I trust my vision. I walk with peace. I welcome miracles. You are safe, you are guided, you are loved, and you are ready. Let today be the beginning of something beautiful. Let the next breath carry you into the quiet power of your own creation. And know deep in your spirit that everything you've seen inside is already finding its way to you. All is well. All is unfolding. All is possible. You are the bridge. You are the light. You are the miracle.